Yo, 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 episode 41 of Vanrama to UCL starring Dartford FC. Today it's the 21st of October. We have played, well, only, let's say 2 months since we were last here. Don't take into account the fact that we actually had a month of break between our last game and the current one. So, without further ado, let's look at the league table for a little bit. Let's talk about the Champions League for a little bit and then go back. So, in the Prem, we are in the 10th place on 11 points. Far from ideal, our form in the league has not been the best. How do you sort these things? Okay, so this is how you sort them. Ah, smarty. Then in the Prem, we've been rather poor. As you remember, we lost the game against Newcastle 3-2. Then we took on Norwich, where we drew 0-0. We dominated the game, didn't do anything in it. Then if you don't do things in games, you tend to lose them. We took on Liverpool then. We should have won the game. Bazuzu has been meh starting the season. In the Newcastle game, he did absolutely nothing. In the Liverpool game, he just scored a stupid own goal. Then we took on Leeds, a 5-2 victory that was very well resounded for me. A very good victory, very good goals from Engura, very good goal from Morales. Kosic, no goal. Rob Cooper feels like the player of the same save at this point, or not, because in the Chelsea game, which we won 3-2, Kosic scored a hat trick. Yes, one could argue we were slightly unlucky. One could argue we were slightly unlucky. One could argue we FM'd Chelsea, which we totally did. We were lucky that Kosic basically created the goals. He is that sort of a player. Now, the problem I have with Kosic is he is super. I mean, you see no inconsistencies here. He's actually fairly consistent. He is not. He is not fairly consistent. Afterwards, we took on. Oh fucking Christ! What the fuck is going on? Okay, let's keep it simple. Apparently, the skin doesn't know filtering very well. Then we took on Hull at home. We beat them 1-0. Again, a Kasic goal. That was very welcome. And in the last game against City, we tried to play some level of football. We did not play any level of football at all. They beat us 4-1. It was a very one-sided game. Haaland at 34 is still a fucking monster. There's no way we're gonna do anything against him or against City while Haaland is on the pitch. Granted, Stewart played very well in the game. He actually created a goal for Morales, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We played one game in the Carabao Cup against Newcastle, a 1-1 draw, and a victory at penalties. Kasic with the all important goal that virtually granted us the navigation through the next stage where we take on United at home in the fourth round. Yep, this is the Carabao Cup for us. This is it. We've granted last year we won the Carabao Cup against United, and we're playing at home, so maybe we have a chance. I don't know. I don't think so because we played against Newcastle at home as well, and we barely won on pens in a game they dominated. In the Champions League, however, things have been very different. We played PSG at home, 1-0 victory in a game that we dominated in. They created nothing. They had a lot of shots, but they were outside of the box. They created no big opportunity, and I think they had one highlight throughout the whole game. We had uh, three highlights, maybe four, but we had more, much more highlights and much more chances. Granted, off chances as well. But Kosic scored. And this is all I'm going to say on the matter. Very good assist from Engura, actually. And in our last game in the Champions League, we took on POK. 3-0 victory, rotated squad. It was, it was one of those games. I mean, just look at the stats first. Like, it was a demolition job. Their goalkeeper was on a 7.2, so That really speaks volume on how this game actually went. And again, 3-0 is really flattering. We didn't score that many opportunities. I mean, huge opportunities. We had a lot of luck from set pieces, but that's about it. Anyways, next up, we have Tottenham and Copenhagen. Copenhagen are in ninth, so they will make for a good. I don't know what this is. A live commentary. Yes, for a good live commentary. I'm fumbling my words at the moment. We are in the spots for qualifying directly through the round of 16. So keeping up the good run of form, we should be able to qualify. We take on Copenhagen, then Borussia Dortmund, which are, yes, a stronger opposition, as is Roma, Leipzig, um, United, and Nice. Man, we're playing an awful lot of United this season. How are they doing in the? Let's take a look at them for a sec, because they've been poor. They lost against Bayern and they lost against Dortmund. Oh no, they drew against Dortmund. Castle Noble, man, this guy is a monster. This guy is a monster. Oh my god. Okay, next up we have our games. In terms of squad news, we had the deadline day. We brought in Carlos Eduardo from Chelsea on loan. An ambitious personality. I won't be looking to signing him on a full-time basis. He is just a loan option. He started out very poorly. He's not that great, and optional future fee of 50 mil. 50 mil for this guy? Mm-mm. Never gonna happen. He is but a backup for us, and a pretty poor one at that. But yeah, that's virtually everything about the deadline day. Oh, and in the deadline day, we also loaned out Henko to Blackburn. And Henko has been having a resurgence in the championship. 6 goals in 6 games. He's been sensational for them. I want this guy to get first in football because next season I plan to sell Lichun. I tried to sell Lichun actually for I think it was 35 mil or 30 mil. Nobody came in for him, so I decided to just loan out Henko instead. Just for him to get a lot of first time football, improve a lot, and hopefully get Lichun out of the club or force Lichun out of the club next season. Rule of two. This is the rule of two. There can only be 2 strikers in my team at some point. But Kosic's position is like Darcy Diaz's. Impossible to take down. Now for this game, we have a full strength squad. We will be we don't have a full strength squad because Delattre is injured. So Puentes will have to slot in. Puentes is a very good player, but then again, he saw his game time kind of limited this season with the arrival of Delattre, who's just improving massively. He is just an amazing player, and I think he will be up there with Kasic and Tehera as being the mainstays of the squad, the best players of the squad. Tehera's value, by the way, is crazily high, and Kosic's as well is super high. He has an 84 mil release clause. I'm dreading that one of these guys would trigger it. Maybe Milan or Liverpool or even Tottenham. I'll just gauge. If they come with bids for him over 50 mil, I might sign a new contract. I might have to sign Kostic on a new contract with a much higher release clause. That's the tactic I've been employing until now, and that's what I did last season actually with Kostic. He had a 56 mil release clause, I think. By the way, enter the Tottenham game. We are doing a lot of Spurs games at the moment. They've been very good this season. They are uh, clear. What's that? Top dogs. Let's use top dogs. They're clear top dogs in the league. In the European leagues, they've also been no European leagues for them. Yes. No, they are. No, they are not. I'm an idiot. They have no continental competitions this season, because they finished at the mid table last one. But they have a very good squad, and I'm dreading to see what they're gonna be doing to us. Tejera gets the ball back. Puentes to Engura. Engura brings the ball forward. What can you do, my friend? Very poor pass towards who was there? Cooper, I think. Puentes. Puentes to Engura, who tries a long shot. It almost went in. Holy cow. It almost went in. Now, the thing with Tottenham, they've been very good this season, and they've won some very important games. But if we manage to beat them, it will really be a statement of our intent for the season. It really would mean that, hey, we are here to fuck you in the asses, all of you, an orgy, where we are the only ones with a dick. Now, Morales with the ball on the left hand side. Back to Luca. Luca to Morales. Morales enters the box and Van Van de Black? Van de Black scores an own goal. I don't care. It was Morales' goal. I think it was on target too, right? Was it on target? Morales has a penchant of missing those. No, it was a goal. It was a clear goal. It was not an own goal. It was deflected. He looks very good. You're capable of even better. Yes, it's only a 1-0 lead. Hmm. I don't trust 1-0s. They can always turn to a 2-1 for Tottenham. Uh, If you remember last season when we started the game, Frank, I think it was against Palace, or against Spurs as well. We held a 2 or 3-0 lead, and they turned the result against us. So keeping that in mind, I won't rest happy until we put at least 2 or 3 goals. Oh, actually, let's remove the pass into space because it appears they've gone to our formation. They copied our formation. Rodrigo as a Raumdeuter. Um, okay. Man, what happened to Rodrigo? His physicals. Holy crap. Where can I see them? Holy cow. Yep, that's Rodrigo for you. We can make some subs now. Kosic has been very poor, but I don't have anybody to bring on. We could bring on Malin for Engura. Maybe Vikos for Frank. Maybe even Ibarra for Stewart. Uh, Baby. Baby for Puentes. And I think I will bring on Gary as well. Gary has been very good for us this season. He looks insanely good. His speed, at least, is phenomenal. Gary with a corner. It was a good corner. It was a good corner. There was just nobody there, but the cross was pretty decent. Luca in the box passes it. Oh, very poor cross. Very poor low cross. And Vikos gets the ball back. Oh my God, what a oh, and he misses the pass there. Baby, my man. Baby-faced assassin is what they call him. Baby now passes to Morales. Very good pass. Cooper is through. Cooper scores off the post. But I do not fucking care. It was a goal. What a counter attack. What a defensive play. Cooper actually won the ball back. Oh my god. I love how Vico's got the ball there by tracking the opposition player. Got the goal back, got the ball back, and then just pass it straight to them. What? 2-0 victory against Spurs. They did nothing throughout the whole game. We were just crazily good. Very good performance. Rob Cooper was very good. Morales, again, amazing. I played him as a striker, didn't I? Huh. We move into the sixth place. We are cooking right now. Very good performance, very good team. Morales impresses, yes, he does. He certainly impressed me. We're starting to build a very strong squad here. Yes, it's not suitable to challenge the title yet, or rather do well in some competitions, but it is a very good squad. I'm super delighted by it. I think I'm gonna be rotating the squad for the Copenhagen games. Games. It's only one game, but it's the games. It's the Copenhagen games. That's how we roll, baby. We don't do things what you call it. We don't do things small here, right? We have a high mentality. We don't play only one game. We play games. I have this weird bug. I've also noticed it in some other save games I'm running. For some reason, the training setup just disappears randomly. Attacking movement, yes, please, because his mentals are crap. Some reports that I don't care about. Elvius, my former player Elvius. Who's interested? Salento. Elvius, he played for us in the championship where he was one of our standard performers, but he was very expensive and we couldn't afford him. This guy I've tried to sign, but he is again very expensive and I cannot really justify spending that much. I don't even have that much. We have 9 million in the transfer budget. Okay. How? I thought it was much lower. Oh, because I couldn't find anybody to sign. Yeah, that's why. We have 62 million in the balance. I could have signed a lot of wonder kids. I mean, at least 3 wonder kids with this amount of money. But my my thinking was, my thought process was that instead of doing that, let's wait until the winter. Maybe the board comes back with some more money, like, hey, you haven't spent that much and we have 60 mil in the bank. Why don't you get 100 mil to spend on transfers? Not gonna happen, I know, but it was a beautiful thought. It was a beautiful thought. And I'm looking to strengthen the squad a little bit in the winter. Hopefully the board will actually give me money. Otherwise, Wonder Kids it is. Because I'm not finishing the season with the excess transfer budget. No, sir, I do not concur. But I'm hoping that in January they'll be like super kind and they'll be like, "Oh, Mr. Manager, here, take all of our hard-earned money. Hard-earned. They're not doing anything for that money. They're virtually just on my ass and making sure I don't overspend. Baby can play. Eduardo can start this game actually, so you can have a look at him. Kosic is kind of tired. Let's bring on Malin as a complete forward. Can he play that? Malin on the right hand side, Engura as a striker makes much more sense. And yep, this is the game. Game against Copenhagen. Can we win? Yes, we can. Will we win? Yeah, that's a different question. Probably we shall not. Oh, we shall. We shall. We have to win this game. It's fucking Copenhagen. Man, the starting screens look amazing. Carlos Eduardo. Puentes Morales on the left hand side. Crosses it for Malin. Malin cannot get to that because he has 5 jumping reach. And their goalkeeper takes control of the ball. Plays it long. It's Wagner for them. They're building from the back. Can we get the ball back? Can we apply the press and get the ball back? Back to their goalkeeper. They aren't really finding any space. And Tejera is hit on the back by the ball because he's a professional footballer. Luckily, Bazuzu is very good in goal. He's crazily good. I mean, he's crazily good. He either plays very well or very poorly. He has no notion of middle ground. But that's how we do things over here. Now, Malin on the counter loses the ball because, of course, he loses the ball. He loves losing the ball. I think I will just remove the pass into space. Maybe. Technically, they should be able to find some space. But it also depends on their players. Now, Morales with the corner. Can Morales provide a good cross? He cannot. Fuentes back to Morales on the right hand side. He cuts inside. One on one, which, I mean, it was a tough angle. I don't know why he took the shot, but it was a tough angle. And we almost scored there. Carlos Eduardo with the ball. Oh my god, what a player. We have Malin in the box and then Gura scores a header. That's so typically Angura. Oh my god. If something speaks Ngura, that is. That's so typical of him. Holy cow. What a header. Beautiful stuff. We move up in the second place on the same points as Real Madrid. So, are we as good as Real? This is gonna be the title of the video. If we win the game, of course. Malin brings the ball forward, or it's not, it's Eduardo. Morales now with the ball. Puentes in the box, tries the pass to Baby scored! Baby scored! It's his first ever goal after 2 seasons. Oh my god, what a pass by Puentes. I was sure that was a wasted pass. I was sure that only a clearance commences. But then Baby gets the shot in. Oh my god, what a goal. Stroke of genius playing the young Frenchman. Stroke of genius. And that's what I am. I am the Arsene Wenger of this new era. I am the Jurgen Klopp. No, I'm more like Arsene Wenger with the amount of youngsters I have in the squad. But you get what I mean. I mean, there's only one thing you have to get. I'm a genius. No, no pressure or no false modesty or anything like that. We are just I'm just too good, Too good for this. I've overgrown the club. But I'm gonna stay here as a favor to the board, with which I just love to get into squabbles with. Because they just love to limit my spending. And granted, they might make a case that I overspend at times. Let's make some subs. Ibarra on the right hand side as a defender. Puentes is kind of tired. Let's bring on Cooper. The thing is, I don't have any other playmakers, so Cooper will have to slot in, even though he's a little bit tired. And Gura is tired as well. Let's bring Kosic for the end of the game. 30 minutes should be okay for him. Not even 30. It's 25 minutes probably. And the last subs of the game, because I want to do all my subs in the 77th minute. Vico's for Frank, who is kind of tired, and Vuk. Did he play a game for us yet? I don't think so. No. Vuk is making his debut and live commentary debut at the same time in fucking October. I paid very little money for him, and I don't feel bad. Oh my god, Cooper! Cooper the menace! He dribbled past Freeman and missed eventually, but it was hard. Vuk with a corner. A very good corner by Vuk. Oh my god. I think I love him. Look how small he is compared with everybody else. Pellegrino to Vicos. Okay, nothing is happening. Look how small he is. What's his jumping reach? 3 jumping reach. Okay. And how tall is he? He's so small. It's so fucking funny. He is. Where do I see how big he is? That's what she said. I don't know. I don't know how tall he is. I will never know how tall he is. Yeah, I don't know how tall he is, but he is small in the match engine, so make of that what you will. Kosic with a free kick. Can he score it? I think he can. He should be scoring it, yes? No, he misses it. At least it hits the woodwork, so I can let him off the hook for this one. Vicos, congrats. Vicos plays 2 games, right? Vicos plays 2 games. In both games, he misses the passes. He passes directly to them. Skafte, the player I wanted to sign, crosses it and okay, they almost scored. Vendelbo. Is he a regen? I don't care. Where is Vendelbo? I think he's a regen, right? He's very tall. He's a big regen. We won the game. 2-0 victory, Ngura and Baby. Ngura, typical scorer, yes, and with a header in very typical fashion. But Baby was surprising. Puentes got a little bit of a rest. Baby was again very good. I just praised the shit out of him. And with this victory, we move into the second place. We are as good as Real and Atletico. I still fucking hate Atletico for stealing that player from me, Leon. I still remember him. I'll always remember them for that. Very good performance from Engura. We win 2.4 mil. So this month is a profit of 1.8. Things you love to see. This is it for today. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave out a commentary, and yeah, tell me what you think of the save. Unfortunately, this is all for this episode. A smaller episode, smaller in time, but you know, it's good to have those from time to time. See ya. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. See ya.